The Kursk offensive has now officially turned into a deathbed for Ukrainian forces. News agency Reuters reported on September 11th that Russian forces have begun a significant counteroffensive to halt Ukraine's fighters who smashed their way into western Russia last month. The agency reported that Russia has already taken some land back occupied by Ukraine. Ukraine on August 6 had launched the biggest foreign attack on Russia since World War II, all thanks to its Western masters. The forces entered Russia's Kursk, supported by swarms of drones and heavy weaponry, including Western made arms. Russia based two major war blocs confirmed that the Russian army launched counter-offensive actions on the western flank of the enemy's wedge, reducing the Ukrainian zone of control near the state border. One blogger said that Russian forces had taken several villages on the west of the sliver of Russia that Ukraine had carved out. This comes despite Russia shifting its focus and resources into attacking the logistical hub of Pokrovsk. Earlier, Russia claimed that its armed forces had gained full control of Novorodska. The small town lies less than 9 kilometers from Pokrovsk, a city known for its rail and road links. If Russian forces capture Pokrovsk, they would effectively cut off these critical supply lines, isolating Ukrainian units defending other key areas in Donetsk. The Kursk offensive has backfired because Ukraine sent its best troops and equipment to occupy the Russian territory, leaving its own cities exposed. This shift did not only weaken Ukraine's defensive posture in the Donetsk region, but also worsen existing manpower shortages. So, practically speaking, the Kursk incursion may be viewed as a strategic victory for Russia. It deliberately allowed Ukraine to divert its resources. It was never an indication of Russia's helplessness, but a clear and deliberate move to achieve its bigger goal in eastern Ukraine. Now, some reports are indicating that Russia may wait for winters to fully scuttle the incursion. A Russian attack could be more effective in the winter once the dense foliage in tree lines used by Ukrainian forces for concealment dissipates. Till then, Russia is likely to maintain offensive pressure along the front line while building up forces to eventually counterattack. The embarrassing failure of the much hyped offensive has now left Ukraine as well as US red-faced. There are concerns that out of desperation, Kiev forces may try to launch an attack on Kursk's nuclear power plant. This apprehension came from Russia's Akhmat Forces commander. On September 8th, he said the armed forces of Ukraine will try to break through into the nuclear power plant in Kursk in the coming days. Ukraine's plans have also alarmed the International Atomic Energy Agency or IAEA Director General Rafael Grossi. He said, "I visited the Kursk NPP where the situation is serious." He also warned Ukraine that attacking a nuclear power plant is unacceptable regardless of where it is located. Grossi added that the agency is monitoring military actions in the Kursk region where the nuclear power plant is located. On the other hand, a desperate Joe Biden is also hinting at lifting restrictions on Ukraine using US long-range missiles against Russia. Now, Putin previously said that such actions could lead to a very serious problem. Kiev's allies have been supplying some long-range weapons with restrictions on how and when they can be used inside Russia, out of concern that such strikes could prompt retaliation that draws NATO countries into the war. Biden is now willing to sacrifice frontline NATO countries for his own lust for war. Both Washington and Kyiv look desperate, and it is the biggest sign that Putin's counteroffensive has prevailed.